NSTA is pleased to showcase during National School Bus Safety Week to draw attention to the technology solutions to address illegal passing of stopped school buses.
There are millions of cars each day that pass stopped school buses. What they don't realize, especially for younger drivers, is anytime a bus is with your ambers or your reds, there's physically children going to get on and off the bus. So that's the reason why they are not aware. But what happens is they get too close, they're distracted, a lot of traffic, and therefore we've had some really tragic consequences.
Not one more child should lose their life. Not one more family should be afraid that when they send their child out in the morning, they're not going to come home at night because of school bus safety. We've really had a grassroots, state level, and now at the federal level turnout, and companies and technologies and people researching and actually being able to put those on buses. My hope is that at the end of this bill, we have the key, we have the answer, we know what works, we know what digital electronics work, and we can advise this country and every school board that's in this country of how to keep our kids safe.
At Safe Fleet, the safety of children and drivers has always been our first priority. For years, we've been developing and providing safety solutions to ensure that children arrive to and from school safely. The challenge is that the issue is multi-pronged. First, we've got driver distraction at an all-time high. Second, we've got drivers, not paying attention or not observing the rules and regulations. So the three technologies that we are showing today will first provide additional notification to the driver that they need to stop and that the school bus is coming to a stop. Second, if the vehicle doesn't stop, we want to notify the child of that.
Danger, get back.
And allow them to not step out on the street. And third, if the motorist continues to pass the stopped school bus, we want to be able to capture the license plate so that we can issue citations after the fact. So again, we want a pre-warning, we want a proactive notification to the student, and we want the citation to be issued to provide further deterrence in the future.
Rochester, Indiana, believe it or not, this would be considered life-saving technology, and we can't get it into buses a moment too soon. It's just, when you send your kids off to school, you assume they're going to safely get there and they're going to safely get back. And I'm grateful this morning that I have our co-lead, Representative Julia Brownlee, Senator Todd Young, Senator Gary Peters, all concerned about child safety. And this isn't just obviously an Indiana Hoosier issue, but we're passionate about it because of the toll that it's taken in our state. And saving one child is enough to invest in this kind of technology.
Hopefully long term, as we get to smarter cars that we're building in Michigan and Indiana and other places around the country, that there'll be systems that will be able to know that there's a school bus stop, and when a school bus is stopped, there's children out. But until that day comes, we've got to put these best practices in place, and that's what this legislation is about. We know there are things that work. We saw some exciting technology here today. We've got to get it out, and the way that we get it out is working in a bicameral, bipartisan way.
But on any given day in the state of Indiana, we found from surveys that there are thousands of illegal passings of school buses. This latest technology will help improve that. There are best practices that every state can implement. So that's why we work together in a bipartisan way to author legislation to help survey those best practices so that states might learn from this through a subsequent public education campaign.
We know for sure it's distracted driving, people not paying attention, not aware of what's going on. So the radar and what you saw today with the demonstration helps people take those extra steps and make sure they're aware and they know for sure a bus is stopping.